What's good, guys? It's Leap Vent bringing you another Pokemon Showdown. Actually, no, I'm lying. Don't worry about that. Tomorrow, I promise. Today though, I'm bringing you some Pokemon Sword and Shield news. Months, it's been months, and we finally got some type of information. I'm gonna be going over all of the information presented to us in the Pokemon Direct that came today, along with my personal thoughts on each of the subjects. So let's hop into this. Okay, so let's get started. First, we have Gossifluer here. We're gonna get started with Pokemon, by the way. The new Pokemon that was just shown. Gossifluer is a pure grass type Pokemon. Has the ability Cotton Down, which is new, and Regenerator. You guys already know. You switch out, you get your HP back. So let's see. Let's read up on Gossifluer here. Its pollen has a healing effect and it moves with the wind. So here I'm guessing Gossifleur could have like a healing of a new move that could heal it. Like I don't know. I don't think it'd have like recover anything. It definitely gets like Leech Seed, but a burst heal move, something like recover for grass Pokemon. I don't know if there's one already, but I think it's gonna be a new one. I think they're gonna have a new healing move for this Pokemon. What else do we know? Let's see. Gossifleur prefers lands with clean water and air. Pollen has healing effect. Yep. Pollen works on people too, and it used to be a common folk medicine remedy for children of the Galar region to be given a tea made from this pollen when they felt ill. So yeah, this Pokemon seems to be focused heavily around healing. I know there are other grass moves that heal, so I'm probably gonna get that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Next we have Eldegoss. And if you guys look at this Pokemon and look at the profile picture that is on this channel, you'll see some similarities. That is why Eldegoss is so far my favorite Galar Pokemon. I'm definitely going to be using this thing in my playthrough because it looks exactly, well not exactly, but close enough to Whimsicott, and I love Whimsicott. So it's pure grass type, Cotton Down and Regenerator. So yeah, it's the evolution to Gossifleur. Eldegoss is the evolution to Gossifleur. We were shown that in the direct as well. So let's read up on it. Its cotton fluff protects it from enemies, highly nutritious seeds. So yeah, it's gonna be a defensive mon. Basically Whimsicott 2.0. Defensive mon. It definitely is gonna get Leech Seed. It's just not gonna have Prankster. It's just gonna have Cotton Down or Regenerator instead, and it loses its fairy typing. That's all I see. That's all I can see that's different. When Gossifleur evolves into Eldegoss, its head becomes covered in thick cotton fluff. The cotton fluff serves as a cushion, helping to protect Eldegoss's head from damage. So yeah, it's going to be more of a defensive mon. Definitely is going to get Leech Seed. I'm definitely going to be using this thing on my playthrough too. So let's move on. Next one. We have Wooloo. Pure normal type sheep Pokemon. Fluffy, you already know. It boosts its defense while taking double damage from fire attacks. And run away, you already know. You can run away from any wild Pokemon. So let's see. An extremely fluffy body, a friendly Pokemon that craves stability. The white fur that covers their bodies grows throughout their lives, and it will fully grow back in 3 months, even if the Wooloo has been completely shorn. The fur is used for clothing and carpets and the like, and it's very popular as a specialty product of the Galar region. So, I gotta see the evolution of this Pokemon. It has to have an evolution, and we have no idea what it's gonna be. Because just look at Mareep. Mareep turns into Ampharos. Mareep actually becomes an Ampharos. So I can't wait to see what this thing becomes. I'm really interested. I gotta see what this thing becomes. Alright, let's move on. What's the next one we have? We have Corviknight. Now this thing looks absolutely insane. Flying Steel type and pressure and Unnerve. So I cannot see Unnerve being used forever. I mean, I'm sure I feel like Unnerve is a gimmick. Like it'll just if it ever comes in handy, it's very like, wow, you actually have this. I'm surprised. Like, I don't know. I feel like Unnerve is very just lackluster. Then there's Pressure, which I could see, I guess. I could see it being decent depending on what the opponent has out right then and there. And if this mon is like super defensive, like Starmie is, it's definitely gonna get roots at the very least. So maybe if this thing is defensive, I guess. I don't know about these abilities though. So let's read up on it. The dashing lord of the skies and use attack flying taxi to travel from town to town. Yes. So in the direct, they showed that we can act that this mon is going to be used for flying. So obviously HMs are gone. Thank you, Pokemon. And we'll be able to use this Pokemon to just go to any city we've already been to. So that's going to be the fly mechanic. Alright, it is said that Corviknight is the strongest Pokemon living in the skies of the Galar region. It can often be seen fearlessly soaring through the air. Many say that any Pokemon foolish enough to challenge Corviknight are sent running with just a sharp glare and a cry from this fearsome Pokemon. Corviknight possesses superb flying abilities, high intelligence. Because of this, many of them work for the company called Galar Taxi, helping people. Yep. So yeah, this is the one we're going to be using. Anything else I need to know about the new Pokemon? Let's see. Battles with wild Pokemon. In tall grass, wild Pokemon can jump out at you. Yeah, this basic Pokemon. Battles with wild Pokemon will occur when you run into Pokemon that you can see wandering around. Yes, overworld Pokemon are here from Let's Go. That is a mechanic. I really like that mechanic in Let's Go. Overworld Pokemon, it definitely makes things a lot better. I love overworld Pokemon. Pokemon have abilities. Each Pokemon has an ability which can have certain effects during battle, while exploring, or both. Of course, Sword and Shield has new abilities to introduce. Cotton Down. Let's see what Cotton Down does. The ability of Gossifluer and Eldegoss is one of the new abilities. When a Pokemon hit with this when a Pokemon with this ability is hit by an attack, it will send out Cotton Fluff that will lower the speed stat of other Pokemon. So it has to be physical only. That doesn't work if it's special, does it? I mean, like, indirect. It has to be direct. It has to be a direct attack. And even so, this is Gooey. Gootra's ability, Gooey, does the exact same thing. If you hit it with a physical attack, Gooey lowers the speed stat. I mean, I guess that's fine. You can't really blame them for reusing, like, abilities and changing the names. I mean, there can only be so many abilities they can make, you know? There can really only be so many abilities they can make. Alright, so that will be all of the new Pokemon. We were shown only 5 new ones in the direct. No doubt Coral is going to be hitting us up with some more pretty soon. Hopefully pretty soon. I want to see some more. Alright, next up we have Drednaw. The last Pokemon that was shown. The bite Pokemon is Water Rock. I thought this thing would be Dragon when I first saw it, but it's Water Rock, meaning grass Pokemon is crap on this thing. I feel like it's gonna be a slow. I feel like it's gonna have like low base speed, but like high defenses, possibly high attack. It could evolve into something crazy, but here in this picture, I see it at level 55. That scares me into thinking like, yo, it's not gonna evolve. But Zoilos does take forever. Zoilos evolves into Hydreigon at 64. So this could be one of those Pokemon that take a long time to evolve. Let's see, powerful jaws and muscles, putting a trainer's skills and morals to the test. Drednaw is known to be extremely vicious. It takes a skilled trainer to tame and handle this Pokemon. It seems that some trainers will release it back to the wild once they discover they cannot handle it. So, I don't know if that would be a new mechanic. Somehow, like I don't know. I feel like it'll just be just another. Oh well, we just gonna go ahead and catch them and train them like we normally do. It's just saying stuff. It's just saying stuff. Just like how half the ghost Pokemon snatch kids away in the Pokedex. We never see any of that. So I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see any of that stuff. All right. So next we are going to move on. All right. So here we have the cast of the Galar region, Pokemon Sword and Shield. We already know about the main characters. So let's look at the newer characters that we were just shown today. Leon. Leon is the current champion of the Galar region. They just threw the champion right at us. No secret or anything. And has never been defeated in an official Pokemon battle. That's going to change real soon, buddy. His personality, together with his peerless skill, has made him extremely popular. He truly deserves the title greatest trainer in all of Galar. Is that it? That's all y'all giving me? Well, okay. I don't know. I thought they'd give me a little bit more of that. But yeah, this is the champion of the Galar region, Leon. So he's definitely gonna be the final battle of our journey when we get there. Let's move on to Hop. This man, I'm pretty sure, is the right. Yeah, Hop is Leon's younger brother and will become one of your rivals. One of your rivals. So it's probably gonna have more than one. He and you are neighbors, and you'll begin your journeys on the same day. He aims to become the champion, just like his older brother did. So yeah, so this I don't know why they named him Hop. They could have come up with a way better name than Hop. But yeah, this guy is one of our rivals. In the trailer, yeah, he it was shown. I believe that they showed him using the starter Pokemon that's weaker to the one you pick. So if you pick Sabu, he'll be using Gricky and like that. So let's move on to the next person, Professor Magnolia. Professor Magnolia is the preeminent professor of the Galar region. Her main focus of research has been Dynamax phenomenon. I'll go into Dynamax a little later. She shares her home with Sonia and has given her a certain research task. So this is the professor of the region. We'll probably be getting our starter Pokemon from her. All right, so let's move on to Sonia. No doubt the character literally everyone is talking about, and for obvious reason. Sonia is the granddaughter of Professor Magnolia, and she's Leon's childhood friend. She's also a young researcher who serves as an assistant to Professor Magnolia. She's very knowledgeable and will offer helpful advice to aid you on your adventure. So we already know what's going to happen to this character. We already know, and I'm not talking about in the game. I'm not talking about in the game. Just know. We all know what's going on with this character, and for good reason. It's definitely gonna happen to her. Game Freak knew what they were doing when they made this character. So let's see what else we're gonna go into. Let's see what else we're going to. All right. So next we're going to be going through gameplay mechanics. Let's see about the phone, about the Rotom phone and the Pokedex. Any Pokemon that you find registered in the Pokedex, yeah, we already know that. The Pokedex in these tiles are actually part of your Rotom phone. Your Rotom phone is also at home to Rotom, a Pokemon that can enter various electric appliances. We already knew that, and your Rotom phone can do a lot more than serve as a Pokedex. For example, you can attach it to your bike and make it move faster on land, or even travel over water. So that's going to be the way we surf. That's going to be the way we surf. All right, let's look. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Dynamax. Now I can finally talk about this. This looks interesting. This looks very interesting. Dynamax is a phenomenon unique to specific locations in the Galar region where Pokemon are able to take on gigantic appearances. Pokemon from the Galar region are capable of Dynamaxing, and the Dynamax Pokemon become tremendously strong. As you guys can see in this picture, oh my god, this Pikachu. These Pokemon get giant upon Dynamaxing. So Pokemon battles specialized for Dynamax. The Dynamax phenomenon, which allows Pokemon to become tremendously powerful, is an integral part of Pokemon battles in the Galar region. Dynamax Pokemon don't just become bigger, they get a boost in power as well. That was pretty obvious. But they will return to normal after 3 turns. So unlike Mega Evolutions, where it lasts the whole battle, 3 turns and that's it. You can only also I'm pretty sure you can only Dynamax your Pokemon once per battle and it only lasts 3 turns. So you guys can't just do it willy nilly. You got to choose when is the best time to do this. Unlike Mega Evolution, where I need to Mega Evolve as soon as possible to get off this to get my speed stat up or whatever. You can't just do that. You can only Dynamax your Pokemon in specific locations of the Galar region, like in stadiums of Pokemon gyms. So you can't just, yeah. Another thing, Mega Evolutions can be used anywhere. You can only Dynamax in certain locations. Now let's see. The key item for Dynamaxing, the Dynamax Band. Naturally, the Dynamax phenomenon is topic of much research in Galar region. Special item known as the Dynamax Band is the product of such research. Only trainers who possess a Dynamax Band are able to Dynamax their Pokemon. So it's not something you can just do as soon as you cut the game on. You probably gotta, just like with Mega Evolutions, you gotta get this Dynamax Band before you can do it. Max moves. Okay, this is what I'm interested in. All the moves of Dynamax Pokemon will turn into special Max moves. Max moves pack a punch, but that's not all. Some of them can even trigger powerful additional effects. The max moves your Pokemon can use are determined by what kind and types of moves they knew before Dynamaxing. Oh, that could be. That's kind of like Z. That's a little bit like Z moves. determined by what moves they knew before Dynamaxing. Like you keep like Z Dragon Dance and how the power of your Z moves change depending on the base power of the moves you have. So yeah, I could see this being a bit of like a mix between Mega Evolution and Z moves. The normal type max move called Max Strike has the additional effect of lowering the opponent's speed stats. Yeah, okay. So Max Strike lowers the opponent's speed stat upon hitting. Can I use this as much as I want? Well, obviously I can't use it as much as I want. I can only use it 3 times because you can only stay Dynamax for three turns. So that's Dynamaxing, people. This is gonna be nice. I feel like this is going to be really really nice. But can you imagine Dynamax, Mega Evolution, and Z moves all being in one battle? That seems a bit much. I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see how they're gonna work around this. Let's move on. Check out. Okay, now this blew me away when I saw it in the trailer. It's called Wild Area. Basically, it just looks like a beautiful open world area where you can see your overworld Pokemon. Like, look at this Milotic. Just look at the Tyranitar just walking around in the desert. Like, the wild area can be reached through various towns and cities, and it contains untamed wilderness. It seems the Pokemon you will run into will change depending on things like weather or location. There's a vast gallery region known as wild area. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this looks amazing. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait to explore this. While in the wild area, you'll be able to control the camera freely in order to explore the vast space around you. This is a first in Pokemon. Controlling the camera in a big wide open space is like Pokemon Breath of the Wild. All right, so let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. Participate in max raid battles with other trainers. Max raid battles are a completely new battle format where you team up with 3 other trainers. So yeah, it's literally raid battles. It's literally raid battles. You'll have a chance to catch them if you face them and manage to defeat it. But don't get too confident. The wild Dynamax Pokemon remain in their giant form for the entire battle. So none of that 3 turn limit. They don't go down easy. Only one member of your group, consisting of you and your allies, can Dynamax Pokemon during max raid battles. So close teamwork is the key. Additionally, some things you can do in a wild area like max raid battles can become even more fun by connecting with other players. Yes, this is co-op. This is co-op. Cooperating with your allies key to victory. Even catching a Pokemon is super dynamic. Only one trainer, yeah. The Dynamax Pokemon you will face. This the Dynamax Lantern. Okay, the wild Dynamax Pokemon you'll face in the Max Raid battle seems to be based on where you are in the wild area or what the weather is like. The weather in the wild area changes every day, so be ready to meet a variety of Pokemon each time you visit. Also, it seems that some Pokemon can only be caught in Max Raid battles. Ooh, exclusive. For example, you'll face Steenie when it's sunny, Lantern when it's raining. See, I see. Team up with all sorts of people. You can join up with people near you to participate in max raid battles, but you can also connect to Pokemon trainers around the world with the internet. Now, can I do this with friends? That's what I want to know, or not? Because it could mess up the ranked. It could somehow mess up your rank. If 3 other trainers aren't available to participate, trainers will automatically be added to your side. AI. All right, so let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. The last one: gym leaders and Dynamax Pokemon. We already know gym. Well, this Milo is the only gym leader we know so far, and he is a grass type specialist. Not giving too much information. It was shown in the trailer that he did Dynamax. He did Dynamax his what's that Pokemon's name? Oh, I forgot it already. It was supposed to be my favorite Galar Pokemon. Oh well. He did Dynamax that Mon. This is driving me nuts. I need to figure out what the heck this Pokemon's name was. What the heck was this Pokemon's name? Uh, Eldegoss. That's it. Eldegoss. So he has an Eldegoss, and he Dynamaxes his Eldegoss as a part of the gym battle. He's probably going to be the first trainer we battle. I could definitely see that. And for a last bit of information, we have the cover legendaries, the box art legendaries. We have ZACIAN and ZAMAZENTA as the sword and shield legendary Pokemon. Let's look at them real quick. Let's see. Zacian attacks so gracefully that its movements can even captivate its opponents. It holds what appears to be a sword in its mouth. Zamazenta's regal and majestic movements overwhelm any opponents that dare face it. Its body is covered in what seems to be a shield. So yeah, these two right here are our cover legendaries. I kind of like the shield. I gotta see their moveset. I gotta see their stats. I want to know more about these Pokemon. I kind of like, but design wise, I kind of like the shield guy a lot. I like the sword guy too. I kind of like Zamazenta way more, but I like them both. But I like Zamazenta. He just looks so cool. And I'm pretty sure we do have a confirmed release date. It is November 15th, I believe. Yes, November 15th, 2019. Mark your calendars. That is the day Sword and Shield drops. That is the day Sword and Shield drops. Now that I believe is all the information. One more little bit. One more little bit. Instead of buying both games separately, there's also a bit of a bundle where you can only get not with the Switch, but with both games in one. You can either buy either game separate or buy both. I'll probably buy both. I'll be honest, I'll probably buy both simply because this game just looks incredible. And if it had multiple save files, I probably wouldn't buy both. This is probably why they don't put in multiple save files. Because if it had multiple save files, I wouldn't have any reason to buy both. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up both of these games. I'm gonna be hitting up y'all with these walkthrough. I'm gonna be hitting y'all up with these guides, these Wi-Fi battles showdown. I'm gonna be hitting y'all up with a lot of videos. So be sure to stay tuned for all that. That's all the information we were given. I'll see you guys in the next direct. Peace.